This is Athletes Incorporated, our final segment of the day. We're going to talk a little Major League Baseball and then our little controversial thing that we'll talk about right at the end. Folks, baseball has just started. We barely had the opening days, and the Cincinnati Reds have already fired their manager. They're 3-15, and that's, and we're talking about 160 games to go, and you let him go this quickly. How you didn't know that he was incompetent or unable to do this job, and you had spring training, I don't know, but you know how it is. It's win at all costs. You got to win right now.
I think they just panicked personally.
Yep, they did.
They just panicked.
And we got to the right now in the American League, Boston Red Sox 17-3 with the best record in all of baseball. On the National League side, we have the Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks are tied at 14-6. Everybody likes to know who's the best right now at the batting average. On the American League side, we have Jed Lowry batting .367 with Oakland, and on the National side, Ryan Flaherty with Atlanta hitting .362. Folks, it's worth noting that we still have not had a 400 hitter for a year since Ted Williams. And that's going back more than 50 years now, more than 50, 60 years, something like that. Yeah. So it's still something. Baseball is the only sport where you can be successful only 3 times out of 10 and be considered great. That's how hard to hit a baseball is still hardest thing in all of sports. We got our home run leaders, which is great. We got on the American side, Mike Trout from the Los Angeles Angels, which is no surprise, but my favorite on the American League side is, of course, Big Judge.
Yeah.
And he's got 7. On the National League side, we got Bryce Harper, which is no surprise, too, from the Washington Nationals. He has 8 home runs, but Denver's own Charlie Blackmon has 7 home runs. So
just signed a new contract, too.
Yeah, just signed a new contract, which is different because usually when they sign a big contract, they tank it,
right.
But he's actually playing better. Pitching right now, the kid from Boston, Rick Porcello, he's 4-0, and then Max Schuster from Washington Nationals is 4-1. So those are the early people coming out of the clubhouse. Who do you have on the American League side? Who do you think will be in the World Series?
Boston.
You think Boston?
But pitching, it's funny that you talk about baseball has such a rich history. History shows that when you pitch well, you're gonna go to the series. So I got Boston. If it's not Boston, Houston plays AL too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then Houston, they might contend again. We'll see what happens. On the National League side, I really like the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
I like the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be the year the Rockies had a chance to win the division. But, the Giants having a down year, but the Diamondbacks look good.
And see, I'll go out on a limb, man. I think the Yankees.
You just like Aaron Judge.
Well, not just, they got the Gio.
Yeah, they got Gio
Carlos Stanton. They got him. I mean, they have Back to the Murderer's Row with hitting.
Yeah. And
it's going to be between them and Boston. I don't think the other ones are going to come play. I think it's going to be between Boston and Yankees, which they hate each other, so that's going to make great. And still on the side, for the National League side, I think it's going to be in the end. Diamondbacks are great, but I'm gonna go out again, man. Dodgers gonna be there.
The Dodgers,
and of course,
I'm gonna tell you
San Francisco.
Yeah, Mason. If you guys don't know, Mason Bumgarner's hurt right now. McCutchen, who I really like, he's coming off injury, so they're gonna get better late. Obviously, the Rockies are actually putting together a slow and steady good season. They're gonna be in the mix when it comes down to it.
If the Rockies, like all of them. If the bullpen can hold up.
Yeah, if the bullpen. And they put $100 million into the bullpen this past year, so we'll see what happens.
Still, it really makes you appreciate what this guy, he's just been retired 2-3 years now with the Yankees. He was the great reliever.
Oh, you're talking about...
he was last first to win number 42.
Not Perez.
But, to be able to come in, finish a game off like that, it's still... Now, you know why they pay that kind of money to a person to throw 6 pitches. And you're paid $20 million,
because
you can close out the game.
And you play every game.
Yeah. But that's going good with baseball. So,
AL East still the most interesting division. NL West still the most interesting division.
Yeah, those two
things don't change.
It's been that way for a while. But our controversial thing, we don't know if you folks had heard that finally Colin Kaepernick actually had a meaningful interview, supposedly, with the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
And what happened with that, man?
Pretty much what happened was he didn't. They brought him thinking that he wouldn't take a knee, and he told them that he didn't know what he was going to do. He didn't say that they wanted him to sign a release that if he took a knee, that there would be some type of reprimand. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to just say, hey, he didn't know what he was going to do. My problem with this whole thing is his agent should have dealt with that before. The plan should have been already set. They shouldn't have put him on the spot when he's already there taking a visit.
But I think his agent might have had thought that he had everything straightened out. And when they got there, that one person in the administration said, I'm going to ask him anyway.
Right.
I'm going to put him on the spot anyway. That's what I think happened, man, because he's got a good agent, and
right.
the man's been with him for a while, and he knows his views on what's going on in this country morally and ethically.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that he talked to him and said, he said that's pretty much done. He doesn't plan on taking a knee anymore. That's not, he has his message out there. He's got the movement going. But then that person wanted to put him on the spot and put it in writing that I give up my right to have free speech.
Pretty much they wanted to, and if I don't know if you guys know this, but they wanted him to Game of Thrones and bend the knee.
Yeah.
They wanted him to bow down.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen. Colin Kaepernick is either going to have to choose his career or
he's already made his choice, and he has enough money to he'll live very, very comfortably and lavishly for the rest of his life if he never plays football again.
But to play football, he's going to have to.
Well, what's going to have to happen, man. It's going to have to be an open-minded, more liberal-thinking owner and organization that says we're not going to worry about that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. He says that's over. We're going to take him at his word on that, and we're just going to go on with our football season. Still, the most disappointing thing about the Colin Kaepernick thing is the inability and the unwillingness of the NFLPA to back him. That union is worth nothing. It's 85% black. These are black men that should be supporting another black man on something that is right. We're not talking about something financial or somebody who's belly aching about money or about where they're getting to play and where they're going. We're talking about he's taking a stand for everyone. It's you can't.
Well, collective bargaining is coming up, so hopefully they'll make some changes.
Well, I don't think they will, because I think that the man who runs the NFLPA, who happens to be a black man, a black person also, he's in the pocket with the owners. The union and the owners, that should be an adversarial relationship. It should be cordial and professional, but it's adversarial. And he's representing the union and going on cruises and trips and all different things with the owners and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's no. Someone is taking, he's going along. He's going along with him.
I still think Colin, and I think I'm in the minority, but I still think he has a chance to play this year.
I think so too.
I think the Seahawks will get back with him. Between the Seahawks,
well, they already signed someone though.
Who they signed?
So they signed some young kid who hasn't played football, hasn't played it down in 3 or 4 years.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. Well, then I still got Houston, and look for wherever Lamar Jackson falls for him to back up and kind of.
Now that's a strange one. They're saying that the New England Patriots are actually interested in Lamar Jackson. But
that makes sense, though.
But
that makes sense.
Not in New England. I don't think it makes sense. I don't think that they want.
Well, you mean not in Boston?
Yeah, not in Boston. They have that. They have who they will. A certain kind of person they want. I think he'll end up with. They are still saying that the Chargers.
Yeah, they
are
really like
interested
him.
That would be a nice fit. Him out in L.A. But folks, that's all we have this week. Like we said, if you have comments, questions, please put them on for us. We'd love to hear them. We'll answer them if you get them to us. I'm Harold. This is Trey. Have a great day.